Well, Ebony, the government has to keep its promises to northern Uganda. So the way to answer your question about what is the current situation in northern Uganda is to ask another question. Has the government kept its promises to the people of northern Uganda? It is as simple as that. It's not looking at things through rosy glasses. It's also not about being overly pessimistic. I was the chairman of Gulu district. Half of Acholi land was under my administration as the head of the local government. I am the one who saw that area make the transition from war to peace. I have been denounced for calling the peace a tentative peace. But I have no apology for saying the guns have fallen silent, but we don't have peace. Because there are so many issues that need to be sorted out. Everybody condemns me for saying we have a tentative peace. Why a tentative peace? The Uganda government signed the peace agreement with the LRA delegation. And President Museveni said, with or without Joseph Koi's signature, the government will honor the agreement. You need to look at that agreement. It's a good document. It proclaims a renaissance, basically, in terms of the relationship between the North and the rest of Uganda. The government made the promise that there would be a peace and reconciliation process. Nothing has been done. The government promised that there would be reconstruction of northern Uganda. Instead, the money meant for rehabilitating northern Uganda is being stolen by government officials. And the government is doing nothing about it. All that we hear is rhetoric. Thirdly, the attitude of the government on land issues shows that the government still is not with the people. There's a big chunk of land where I come from in Amuro that is customary land. And the Uganda government now is hiding behind a big investor, claiming that this is government land, that it is not customary land. The matter is in court. But even though the matter is in court, instead of the president saying, let's wait to hear what the court has to say, he's busy attempting to bribe political leaders. He's manipulating the situation. I mean, he believes that everybody is potentially a prostitute. That's his kind of attitude. Therefore, the Uganda government has not kept its promises to northern Uganda. Northern Uganda is still, how do I say it, like a volcano on an ice cap. It can explode anytime. We have close to 100,000 ex-combatants of all generations. There are lots of guns that are hidden in the bushes. We have the youngest population probably in the world. They are unemployed. The Uganda government has not developed the infrastructure in northern Uganda at the pace that would be required. Northern Uganda is still at the bottom in terms of education achievement. We have the worst health services. And diseases like nodding disease have come in to remind us of the war we have been through. I understand that the true cause of the nodding disease is in the chemicals that were being deployed, actually banned weapons. I remember a time when a young girl was invited by Museveni to come and address. He thought he would achieve his propaganda purpose. He thought the girl would say, you know, I thank the UPDF for rescuing me. The girl said we were running away from the Uganda government troops. Then a helicopter came and started throwing gas at us, and we were covered in gas. Now, those are chemical weapons that are illegal. Museveni's troops were using cluster bombs that are banned internationally. I understand the nodding disease could either be from experimental foodstuffs that were genetically modified, or residues from bombs and chemical weapons that polluted the water. I have been told that the Center for Diseases Control has done ample research. They have given the Uganda government a report, but the Uganda government will not make that report public. So basically, we are dealing with a conspiracy to hide the truth. We will only know when there has been regime change. So many of the great dreams we have for our motherland are contingent upon regime change, really. So the future of northern Uganda also hangs in the balance as long as Museveni is still president.